So welcome back to the Bagger Dave's legendary Burger Tavern Channel. My name is Jimmy Ludwig.
My name is Mark Aldrich. We are the Happy Hour guys.
Yes, we are indeed. And Mark, did you know that in Frankenmuth, Michigan, there is a brewery that has been on that site since 1862?
I find that hard to believe. Is that true?
It certainly is. Frankenmuth Brewing Company. And guess what? They serve their beers here.
That I don't find surprising because Bagger Dave's is committed to bringing you the finest local craft beer.
We're going to try one of these fantastic Frankenmuth beers, and we're going to pair it up with a great burger for you. So stay tuned. They've got a lot of things going for them in Frankenmuth. Incredible history, great tradition, and quite a view overlooking the Cass River. Here's Brewmaster Jeff Coon explaining a little bit of his connection to this amazing history.
1862 here.
These bricks were laid in 1862.
And I always say, you know, it's like when you think back to what was happening in our country at that time, Civil War, I mean, all that, some pretty powerful things that were going on, and we just kind of take that for granted. For me, personally, this wall is kind of like the wall for the Notre Dame players when they go out on the field and they touch that thing before they hit that tunnel and go out. Yeah. For me, it's the same thing, because every time I touch this, it's like, man, I'm touching back 150 years for the guys that worked here in the cellars, the guys that brewed the beer, the guys that did what they did for that long.
By the way, if it seems like there's something a little extra cool about Jeff Coon, he used to be a priest, so he calls himself, instead of the Brewmaster, the BrewPASTOR. Preach to us a little bit about Frankenmuth's dry Irish stout, Jeff.
It's very traditional, and the most traditional thing about that particular style is that it's carbonated with nitrogen. Nitrogen gives you that almost mousse-like head that's creamy and gives the appearance of having so much body that you can't hardly drink it. But the beer is a very light beer. Just by itself, without the foam, it's a very light, dark beer.
Did you know that a stout, a dry stout, like the dry Irish stout that these guys make, generally is much lower in calories than a lager beer? It's a real roasty beer. Tell us about the alcohol content.
Well, that one is considered a session beer. Session beer, this one comes at about 4.1 to 4.2%, and that's what it was really made for, was to drink it in quantity. Now, don't get me wrong, 4%, you can still get hammered on it. You know, you've got to be careful no matter what.
If you were ordering a dry Irish stout at Bagger Dave's, let's say, what would you pair it up with? You got that card, you know, where you can select how you want to build your burger. What would you build?
I would want something with almost like a Cajun spices on it, because of the fact I just think that goes very well against the roastedness of that roasted barley that's in that beer. Yeah. That's me. And then the cool thing is that you can add lots of cheese, because the lightness of that beer is going to kind of cut through that and really cleanse your palate, you know, very well.
Wow. Jeff, we really, really like the way you think.
I appreciate the fact that you entrusted your customers to my beer. That's awesome. And I promise to continue to do the absolute very best for you guys.
So thank you so much for joining us at the Bagger Dave's legendary Burger Tavern Channel. I'm Jimmy Ludwig.
I am Mark Aldrich, and we are the Happy Hour guys.
And we are going to keep on doing this. This is going to be a fantastic journey. We hope you will continue enjoying some time with us.
Explore all of the wonderful menu items here at Bagger Dave's and the world of craft beverages. And souped up Harleys.
Exactly, the world of really loud motorcycles, which they have here in Brighton, and hopefully not everywhere else that there's a Bagger Dave's. Although, you know, I like those people. They're fun.
I think we might need to do that one again.
I think we should.